Well, anyways.
I don't think he's even home yet.
Hmm. Hello, my fellow
Ouch.
heroes. This is Skull93 playing on Little Big Planet 3. I figured I would do this for you guys. I would show off the designs of my characters, Hero, Junior, and 93. They are all in my costumes. So, without further ado, I will show you what they look like and who they are. Maybe give you a little bit of their backstories. And yeah, I hope you guys may come to like them as I do myself. And without further ado, here we go. Yeah, you're gonna... I have a whole bunch of things for my puppets. Well, my costumes anyway for the Sackboy category. But anyways, basically we're gonna do the main one of it all. This is Hero T Legend when he has the bio. Basically, he was created to be the hero of legends. He's a black fox with red like red fur, well, red hair pieces like tails, and he's got a red muzzle along with the whiskers as well. He also has tail. Yeah, very funny, Yuki. Don't mind me, I've got other friends in the chat as well. And of course, Yuki had to go and say, why not just call my character Shadow? Of course, he is not like Shadow. Yuki!
I'm sorry, man. I had to.
Damn it, Yuki.
Yes. Anyways, thanks for that compliment, Yuki. But no hero is not gonna be Shadow. But anyways, back in my own days when I used to go to GACTC, Greater Altoona Career and Technology Center, I did a whole bunch of things with that incorporated like art, but it was more digitally, and then that's when I started thinking about a character of my own. Their hero was a hedgehog at first. That was his origin. But eventually I brought Hero to become a fox, just like Sonic, or just like Tails, my bad. So yeah, this is Hero T Legend, when he first started out. Like I said, black with red tips on him. He's a fox like Tails. Only thing is, with all the male characters there, basically, they only have gloves and shoes. Hero here does not do something like that. He's literally clothed. And of course, there's one thing, and this is where I would put it. This is where he would keep this scarf around his neck for all eternity, basically. It has miles, tails per hour on it. So anyways, with a little bit of Hero's backstory, basically he was created by a little bit, but 93 created Hero T Legend here. Well, we're gonna go back to the original Dr. Robotnik, but we're gonna go with Sat AM Robotnik is where he would have pretty much Mobius under his iron fist. But anyways, with Sat AM Robotnik kind of figuring out that Hero was being made, he tried to poison him with the bioorganic materials. This actually led 93 to believe that Hero was dead, but eventually Hero woke up to see what you see here. This was Hero's beginnings. And to tell you that he had bioorganic materials flowing through his body, the outer eyes, where they would be white, are actually green, indicating that he can use biomaterials at his disposal. Only problem is, eventually Hero would die from this. I'll get into that later. Anyways, Hero has had many different enemies. Dr. Eggman is no big difference. He's always with Sonic and Tails. He's a freedom fighter. Though, I can definitely say it wasn't that easy for Hero in the beginning. Basically, after being launched out of a space colony, and no, not Space Colony Ark. Not to be confused with the space colony that 93 had for himself. It was like a secret space colony for himself. But anyways, after being launched from the secret space colony, because 93 knew he was pretty much dead to begin with, and yes, he does die, age 65 by the way, he launches Hero to the Mobian world, the universe, well, yeah, the Mobian world, planet. And this is where Hero's story begins. When awoken from his capsule, he's trying to figure out where his father is and who to trust. Eventually, he finds Sonic, but Sonic thinks he's working for Eggman. So therefore, he scares Hero. Yeah, I know, Sonic scaring Hero. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, look at our hero today. Haha, just kidding. But he literally scares Hero, with Tails not too far behind, and then eventually sees Sonic. He tells Sonic really loud to stop. And Sonic lowers his guard, looking at Tails, pretty much indicating like why, and then Tails knows that Hero is scared. This is where Hero actually bonds with the sidekick, Tails. From there on forth, eventually he would try and become a freedom fighter, but of course I kind of go in between the comics and like the actual Sonic the Hedgehog games. So pretty much the Acorn Court from the Archie comics doesn't like the fact that Hero is a weapon of war in a sense. And what is it? Oh shoot. Oh right, the weapon of war thing. Huh. Oh, look at that. Hello there, Monkey Boy. I know you're just kind of getting into this and all that. Name Skolo93. I'm kind of showing off my characters right now. This is Hero T Legend. Just to kind of sum it up, I'm kind of doing like a backstory for Hero here. Ha ha ha. Basically, Hero was sent down from a space colony. He crash landed on the planet Mobius, and he actually confronted Sonic and Tails. Sonic scared the living heck out of Hero, and Tails told Sonic out loud to stop, because he knew that Hero was scared. Anyways, getting to the Acorn Court now. Of course, you kind of came in when you found out that the Acorn Court was actually afraid of Hero because he was a weapon of war, technically, created by 93. His father. I'll get to him later. Anyways, back on track. Basically, the Acorn Court is afraid of Hero of being a bioorganic weapon of all sorts and able to at least destroy anything within his wake because he's still relatively new to his powers. Well, Tails, unfortunately, does not see Hero as a weapon of war. He sees Hero as an actual being. And he actually kind of comforts Hero. He does everything he can to make Hero think, it's all right. I'll be here by your side the entire. Eventually, leading up to the point where the first Christmas with Hero, he had no scarf on him. And of course, I'm gonna bring in Amadeus and Rosemary per hour because they're his parents. Eventually, Rosemary became actually a mother to Hero, and Amadeus a father to Hero as well. And they wanted to make something nice for Hero, which gave him this scarf that he will always wear, with Tails on it as well. He does not get rid of it. Now we're gonna kind of jump forward a little bit after like the events of all this that happened and everything like that. We're gonna move on to a creepypasta known as the Sonic.exe era. In this Sonic.exe creepypasta, everybody knows what happens. Sonic.exe comes around, he kills Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman. Then eventually at the end, we all see that thing, I am God, with that realistic face, so-called, of Sonic.exe. Well, we're kind of going to move on in reverse. This is where Hero's secondary thing comes into play in his transformation. He goes in reverse, finding Eggman first, still slightly alive. And Eggman tells Hero to be very careful. He is coming straight for him. And then eventually Eggman dies. Hero moves on to Knuckles, who he finds next. And of course, still disheartened and all that, he tries to find his, as I'll put it, his big brother. Not related. Not really. It's kind of all in my head, basically. And I don't really do too much on Little Big Planet, just costumes.
Lol.
Haha, Joey. Meh.
Like you're 93 with my 83.
Hmm. Anyways. But yeah, if I could, like, for Little Big Planet 3, like, if I can find people that can actually do something like this for a hero and all that, I can actually tell his story. And I'm pretty sure everybody would actually like that too. So, but, he finds Knuckles next, and of course, again, still disheartened. Then he moves on to his big brother. Now, he's still searching frantically for him, but then eventually finds Sonic.exe, in which I've got a costume of him somewhere. Oh, hello. And voila. Well, one of the many costumes of my Sonic.exes, but this is him. A bloody version of Sonic the Hedgehog, our hero. I think I made a different one, didn't I? No, I did not. Well, you kind of get the gist of it.
That is one creepy looking hedgehog.
I'm coming for you next, Yuki. Just you wait.
Nah, I think rather he has a claw on him, which would be even much more scarier.
Well, I'll do that later. Anyways. Of course, Hero, once again, is actually confronted with Sonic EXE, and of course, Hero's alone. He's still looking frantically for Tails, but with confronted with Sonic EXE starts talking to him. So Hero kind of goes along with it, and he starts talking to him. But what the big thing is, where's his big brother? Therefore, unfortunately, Sonic EXE just laughs, and then he says, he just points over in the tail, in over Tails' direction. I can't even speak. Blech.
Drink water.
Meh.
You're either like that, but it's gonna be reverse. You were different.
Oh, sweet dude. I did not know that.
Yeah, knowing you, you're probably not gonna tell them about 83.
Whose story is this, Joey?
Yeah, buddy, chicken. Party pooper.
But sweet, I'll have to remember that, monkey boy. Or what would you rather be called? It don't matter to me. I actually kind of like that right next to me. Oh dear. But anyways, while he's doing that real quick, Hiro then frantically goes over to the direction that Sonic EXE pointed to get details, and eventually he does see the dead body. This is where... oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll do whatever I can there, buddy. Ben, alright, cool, kudos for me. Yeah, I'll just let you. Oh, yeah, I kind of do that one. You can just call me Skull or Scully or you know, Skull or Scully. Don't matter to me.
Scully makes skull.
Quiet, Joey. Yeah. Just to let you know, Ben, I've got other friends in the party, so yeah, you're gonna be hearing me talk to them at random moments. So, um, right, with this, with seeing the dead body of vaguely upset. He's, oh, cool, buddy. Anyway, this, pretty much triggering, something that Hero, needed to at least transform into his super form. But in order to actually do it, he needed to see a sacrifice. And pretty much the closest thing, and I'm gonna go Dragon Ball Z. This is where Hero's super transformation eventually kicked in. Which I did that too. Bada bang. So, thanks to Sonic EXE showing Hero here that sacrifice, Hero then went into the super form, and his super form was actually more stronger than that of Sonic EXE. More stronger than what EXE could ever imagine. Eventually, leading up to the final bout against EXE, he was about to make a slick move, but the spirits that he killed kept him in place, leading Hero to destroy him in the final bout once and for all. And we'll lead on to the Nazo moment. Now, like I said, I'm going to be taking from like fan things, Arch Comics, or the actual games. But Nazo was another one. And of course, leading up to, well, the perfect Nazo thing, in which we're going to move on to another character real quick. This is actually Hero's father. He goes by number name 93. No, he's not an android. He's an actual living being. Just like Hero, he's, well, his colors are reversed. He's a red fox with black fur tufts and black front hair pieces, just like Tails. But, basically, I'm just going to keep jumping. That way I'm not making it too long. Basically, we will jump to the point where Nazo was released, and then Hero, Sonic, and Shadow are fighting him, and then eventually getting up to the point where Nazo finally became perfect Nazo, but not the super perfect. Now, 93 here. Again, father. Oh yeah, the one that created Hero, and actually the savior from back in these sad AM days before he died. This is after the fact that he's dead. Basically, he died at 65, but he came back as a scythe wielder, but eventually got kicked out of that scythe wielder clan, and of course he became his own angel of death. So this right here is the outcome. He's still a nice guy all around, but he still knows that there are those who have wronged the entire planet. So he goes after them for certain things. Anyways, kind of getting off topic. He hates perfect things. He thinks that there's no perfect being, no perfect thing, nothing perfect in the world. Just certain things that make mistakes, and he knows it. Therefore, when Nazo became perfect Nazo, this triggered 93 to at least go into some sort of demonic speed form and power, ending up into Nazo's, well, backing him off, basically. But it wasn't until Shattuck and Hero together finally took down. Well, like I said, I'm just gonna put it as is, but it was actually Shattuck who actually took down Nazo. But as I said before, these are my characters. Nazo was taken down by both Hero and Shattuck. Therefore, 93 knew that Hero had done it, and he kind of went on his own little thing. Eventually, we go into Hero's most powerful form, and this was actually up against another character that was made, known as Seal Kadum, another being created by Dr. Eggman, but instead of just like how he is with Hero, basically. Created to be the ultimate life form with the genetics of Sonic and Shadow together, giving him his name Seal Kadum. And in the light of this, this is where they team up with Knights, another Sega character. And Knights is actually a dream worlder, basically. So basically, the gang go into the dream world, and this is where they start facing Seal Kadum. But unfortunately, they do not beat him yet. And in this state, this is where Hero's son, and I'm going to show you him now, Junior, comes into play for Hero's final transformation and his most powerful. Now, Junior here was still young at the time. He was basically about maybe 8 to 10 years old. He was still young, and he was trying to at least help everybody as best as he could, but unfortunately there wasn't much he could do. And it led to the point where where he had to protect his father from Seal Kadum, so he made a hit, and Seal Kadum wasn't happy with that. Therefore, thus slamming Junior with an iron hand, pretty much slamming him with his hand, and then he slams right into a rock right behind him with great force. Hero sees this, and of course, again, just like what happened with Sonic EXE, he's not happy with this because he knows it's his kin. Therefore, again, releasing his rage one final time to give him his most powerful form. The legendary format. The most powerful form that Hero has known imaginable, but even it scares him. Able to at least to destroy at least an entire planet with just a flick of a finger if he wanted to. That's why Hero doesn't like this form as much, because it scares the living heck out of him. And he uses this form up against Seal Kadum in the final bout, with a combination of 93 and Junior along with Sonic and Shadow eventually defeating him. So yeah. Then eventually we'll move on to Aeon, who is actually another created character, a cybernetic hedgehog, and has a Mega Buster for an arm, just like Mega Man. And of course, he was teamed up with Bass with that one. So basically, this is where Hero eventually dies. He's coughing up so many times, and a couple of times he actually coughs up either blood or bio, pretty much indicating that Hero was slowly dying from his bioorganic materials that sat inside him. And then it eventually got to the point where the entire Freedom Fighters were stunned against Aeon, and Hero was in his super form trying to hold him back. But eventually, Hero stumbled to his knees, eventually lying on his stomach. And before Hero's passing, looked at Junior and he raised one hand, almost saying Junior for one last time, and he just goes lifeless. With Junior seeing that, he wasn't truly happy because he knew he just lost his father. But frantically still trying to at least wake Hero up in some sorts he was hoping for. And 93 couldn't help but at least know that he lost his one and only creation, or his own son that he genetically made. Eventually, Junior, just like his father, eventually awoken into his form, just like the Hero. This angered him so much, and he eventually burst into anger and hatred, along with his love for his father, and made him into Super Junior. But unfortunately, Junior had no control over it. Eventually, it got to the point where Aeon did knock him out, pretty much reverting him back to normal Junior. And this is where I'm going to bring a couple of animes together. Right around his neck is Ace, Portgas D. Ace from One Piece. He can relate to Ace compared to his father. While in the One Piece universe, he does grow stronger and all that, eventually making him more mature and all that. And I do have a mature version of him right here. I need to do his other forms, but as you can see, he looks exactly and closely to what Hero is. And I can definitely say he's known as the Hero of Prophecy. The second hero in line, and pretty much a times 4 power boost compared to what Hero was, who was a times 2. So basically, Junior had a lot more power than what his father ever had. Once he was actually fully trained in the One Piece universe, he eventually came back to the Moby universe to face Aeon one more time. But this is where eventually Junior, and he does not die, but he does come to his knees. Pretty much, Aeon was about to win and all that, leaving Junior with no one else to help him, eventually bringing out a more lifelike, non-genetic Hero. In a sense, he came back from the dead thanks to another one. Oh. Oh no, don't get me wrong. The Eggman's still alive. It's just basically what the thing is with Hero T Legend nowadays. But yeah, no, I haven't taken out Eggman. He's still in there. But this is kind of like going to like different universes and like still kind of giving the story to Hero and his friends and family. But anyways, Hero came back actually thanks to the help of a G Gundam character within the Burning Gundam, or in the Japanese language, God Gundam. This is where God Gundam uses as I'll put it, he uses a forbidden move known as the Erupting Burning Healing. Oh, that was against Sonic.exe. He came back.
Lol.
So yeah, yeah, I should have said he did come back. So yeah, sorry about that, Ben. I should have summed that up a little bit better. My bad. But yeah, eventually what happened was when Sonic EXE was killed by Hero, eventually Tails was the first one to come back thanks to 93. And then eventually they started bringing back other people. I'll just say a mysterious force. Probably just like the god or goddess. Maybe like the power of the Chaos Emeralds then. Or maybe the power of the Master Emerald. Because I know Tikal was actually the first guardian of it. But yeah. But I'm just gonna say a mysterious force. I'll just say a god or goddess kind of gave him a secondary chance in life, basically. I actually didn't think about that, but like I said, with the Sonic.exe thing, after Hero beat him, everybody Tails was the first, and then eventually everybody else came back to life. So, I'm trying to sum it up as best as I can. I'm terrible with that. Back to Aeon and Junior. Basically, Junior's on his knees. He knows he's staring death in the and of course saves Junior. And Junior looks and sees that his father is actually alive somehow. And stunned by this, all he could do was just say "Father." Hero turns around and asks if Junior was okay. Junior says yes, and of course, he stumbles to his feet, and then Hero eventually goes into his super form. Now, not as powerful as it once was, because Hero's still relatively new to this new body. And so with that, Hero can only do so much against Aeon. Now, because I've never actually seen the actual end of Aeon and Base and all that, I'm just kind of go off with a hinge, and basically eventually Junior and Hero do beat Aeon. Stupid internet quality thing, go away. Meh.
Hey, Chris.
So, yeah.
Okay, Chris is home.
And then, of course, after all that, then, of course, the events of Sonic Forces and all that, that's where Junior will come into play and all that. And that's basically like, as a best summary of Hero and his family, along with his friends. Now, to actually give them their personalities.
Chris,
Actually, I'm not going to use this Hero.
Look at this suggestion.
Hero here acts like Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's not really all that cocky. He kind of goes in between the Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 eras. So technically, he is a little bit cocky, yes. And he can actually go times 2 against Sonic, basically. Knows the power of Chaos Energy, just like Shadow. And he can use different types of Chaos Energy. 93, if I can find him. Oh, there he is, without his hat. He also has a hat one too. I'm just gonna show you. Ta-da! Of course, this is where he has his family on his hat. I kind of keep it around family-wise.
Yeah, it's in the invite.
So.
You mean suggestion up my ass?
Oh my god.
Oh, what a kidder. Sorry about that. Nice. So, anyways, what was that? All right. 93's personality. 93's personality is like Shadow in a way, but he's a little bit more nicer and kinder, only to those that he needs to be. Mainly like his friends and his family. He's much more nicer to them and all that. As to where with people that have wronged the planet, he does not give mercy. Maybe at some occasions he will, but if they... Yeah, very funny, Chris. I'm doing a YouTube thing here, Jack Monkey. Yeesh.
Well, don't blame him. He just got home.
So, like Shadow the Hedgehog, but a little bit more... Oh, yeah, mercy and all that crap. Yes, okay. Like I said, he's also the Angel of Death, Pretty much finding those who have wronged the planet. Now we're going to Junior here. Junior is a little bit more shy and inadequate at first. But eventually he gets to the point where he does eventually start trusting people and all that. And he has actually got a secret thing that only he can do. He can actually read other people's hearts, no matter how dark or how light or how in between you are. If it's a living being, you have a heart. Therefore, he can understand the pain that you go through. So, yeah, with all that, that's basically my characters there. And of course, I have like a whole bunch of stuff here too. Like, actually, that's a relatively new one. Thanks to an actual DeviantArt person, Onyx Sonic. What was him? Oh yeah, Nebrock Rock. That's him. And of course, a bunch of, like I said, just a bunch of different costumes here. So yes, as you can see, my costume list has a bunch of mainly my characters, basically. And of course, kind of crossovering with, like, there's Bendy. There's the EXEs.
Damn. Damn.
Plants live but don't have hearts. Well, let me kind of put it more like this. If you're a living being, not like plants or anything like that, that's more like vegetation life. Like an actual being, like a human or a animal, something like that. Even if you're a demonic being, he can still reach your heart. Just so I can at least help clear that up a bit. Sometimes I kind of miss something, then, you know. I have to at least go through and talk about all my characters. Ah, well. Eventually, I know everybody's gonna find out about them. And yes, I know I'm a YouTuber. I'm trying to keep it clean in my sense. You know, no cussing, no nothing like that. But I'm pretty sure there will be cussing and all that other stuff within, like, certain other videos, because I know last Saturday, I believe, yes, I was playing Dead Rising 4, and I was voicing as my 93 character. So, yeah, kind of be on the lookout for some of those where I'll be, like, voicing as my characters and all that. So, hopefully to have more to come, you know. So, yeah, without further ado, let's screw around a bit. What do you mean by that, Ben? You're gonna have to be specific. Yeah, is it about, like, my characters and all?
Hey, Xantos is online now.
He probably had to go eat. Oh, no, wait, was that it? Yes, that was it. We do Back to the Future. Why not? Have fun with that. Is that for, like... Oh, okay, I got it.
Xantos!
Xanto, what up, buddy?
Xantos, I got Japanese account and I got the broadcast. You know what that means, Xantos? I can give you a full tour of my Fallout 4. That means you and Skull can see all the builds I made.
Ah, I gotcha. If my story was put into a game. Basically, in a sense, it would be like how Sonic the Hedgehog games would be with a mixture of, like, what Sonic Unleashed was, basically. Like, there will be times where Hero has to move quickly, and then there are times where Hero will just be vegging, but then trouble awaits. So a combination of like platforming like Sonic the Hedgehog and a little bit of like that fighter type thing. Not side-scrolling, no. It'll be like a 3D world, basically. Anyways, kind of give me a minute there, Ben, because I know I'm doing my broadcast here.
Yep, they are. Two purple flashlights. I'm about to get anally penetrated.
I'm trying to think, how do I do this? Dang nabbit.
We got to go to Avatar.
I'm trying to think how I'm able to try and do that with Xanto here. Oh wait, no, Xanto, go to my name and then watch broadcast. Hey, a fellow person who thought Sonic Unleashed was great. Awesome, Ben. I actually thought it was interesting. Really?
I should do it
Nice,
on my
Sonic.
phone as well.
But yeah, nice to
For
see a
a
fellow
Fallout
Sonic Unleashed, buddy. Well, mainly Sonic if you think about it. Duh. Oh, I gotcha. But, wow, 13 people in
I
text
think I
chat.
should
Wow,
focus
I
my
actually
broadcast on Fallout 4. I don't know.
So, anyways,
Because I want to show people my builds at least.
those who are actually coming in right now, but through either text or actually watching me do this broadcast. Hello, everybody. My name is Skuller93. Earlier, I was doing a thing with my characters. I'll show you them again, but I won't be going through their stories again. That was a mouthful.
You can check it out on your.
Yeah, I was gonna say, check it out on YouTube. That way you can get the full entire story. I kind of do certain things, and of course I have Ben right here who's actually asking me questions and all that. If you guys need anything that needs to be cleared up, let me know in the comments. Because I'm still relatively new to this, and I started last weekend. I'm only going to be doing it on the weekends and Friday as well if I feel like doing it on Fridays. But other than that, I hope I can give you guys a few laughs, enjoy some gameplay and all that. I'm just basically some guy just doing this for funsies. And basically, as you guys see right now, I'm actually in Back to the Future and Little Big Planet 3. A Little Big Planet 2 DLC from back in the PS3 era. Oh, no. Okay. Unleashed was your favorite. Awesome. Though my favorites will always be Sonic Adventures 1 and 2. I really want Sega to make a Sonic Adventure 3. Like everybody's been saying about it. What I want Sega to also do is go back to Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 Sonic. Like that Sonic was the best. In the past, I was... Oh, haha. Hello, Kabuto. So nice to see you watching me play this. You know what? Just because I know a few people are actually in the broadcast and all that. Seeming I'm actually myself, I'm actually going to be one of my characters right now. Why? Because I want to, dang it. And of course I'll be my main. Hero T Legend. Oh, Ben, you just took my heart away. Yes, the adventure formula was great. I can definitely say that for a fact. That was cool. I think that's why I liked adventures so much. And then when it came to I also like Sonic Generations only because they brought back City Escape. And Generations just had that little thing. Hey, Kabuto, don't say that. Besides, it's I guess in a sense for me, I guess in a sense because I used to play the old Sonic the Hedgehog games actually from the Sega Genesis era. Oh, hello, Doc Brown. Alright, Ben. So it looks like, basically, those of you tuning into this and all that, hello, my name's Skolo93. I'm actually playing Little Big Planet 3. This is the Back to the Future reference. Wow, dang, dude, that was quick, Ben. And I'm actually playing this as my character, Hero. Though, this is his modern-day base. Alright, here we go. And as I was talking to Kabuto about, with him saying about Sonic Generation and the original Sonic the Hedgehog games, it just depends if you're good with that platforming. I remember playing Sonic the Hedgehog for the original Sega games. Oh, alright. It's all good, Ben. I know there's going to be times where I'm going to be doing that myself too, if I have to. Woo! Oh yeah, that's right. I should be. I should be. Woo! Hello. Ha! Ha! Oh, I missed that one. Oh well. Yeah, I kind of talk about certain things, and then I start talking about other things, and then all that. I actually did try 06. I don't like it, but I do like the songs in that game. Like that was definitely good. I think I'll have to go with certain people with this. It was just very glitchy. But don't get me wrong. I think if they would have worked on it a little bit better, I'm pretty sure it would have been. I'm pretty sure it would have been a little bit better. But like I said, because it was glitchy and all that, it was kind of hard for me to. I think it was that snowboarding thing with Sonic that kind of got my attention. And I literally tried like what, like 2-3 times, and it's just like it didn't tell me like if there was a jump indicator like most games, most Sonic games would. So I can't really say I like 06, but I can't say the music wasn't bad. Like I guess the music was what helped it out a lot. Though then again, this is coming from me, and like I used to listen to a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog songs, and I still do today. Mainly my two favorites are Live and Learn and Open Your Heart. Wait, where am I at? Oh, okay, here we go.
I don't know who's he got pissed at.
Yeah, like I said, I can definitely say the snowboarding parts were okay. Actually, another thing I kind of noticed that people said about too, Sonic was actually quite slow. Yeah, I did like the open world thing. That was pretty interesting for Sonic. But but yeah, it was just that thing with Sonic the Hedgehog being slow. Like, didn't you feel like he was actually slow? Like slower than normal? I know I felt it. It just didn't feel right.
I don't know.
Alley-oop. Yeah.
I think when she's like pregnant and she just gets those emotions. Yeah. Parts of being pregnant. Oh, probably she will actually.
Yeah. That's what I can definitely say. He was a lot slower than normal. Don't get me wrong, the Mach speed sections were good, they were alright, but there were some glitchy moments, and I have noticed like a couple of other YouTubers play it, and it's just like, I can agree with them. Like, it's just like, you know, you run into a certain something that it's like, you know, it was like you died. And it's like, wait, that's not how it would work. Unless you, like, ran into, like, what? Like Sonic, yes, we know Sonic can't swim in water. So, yeah, if he were to meet that very same fate with water, yeah. then I could see it. But like a certain like thing in the way, and it just messes you up. You just like die. It's like, what, really? Sure thing, Dark Brown. One more part to go. Yeah. So, yeah, with me kind of doing this, I've done actually 2015, and I did 1955. Yeah, I know. I'll admit, so some of the deaths would be pretty hilarious, but it's just like, you know, just that certain something in your way during the mock speed sections, and it's like, nope, you're dead. It's like, really? And welcome to 1885 from Back to the Future. I'll admit, the Back to the Future movies were actually pretty good. Oh. Uncontrollable board, help me! Yep, from what Ben said, I haven't really gotten that far into the game myself, because eventually I just saw like all those bad glitches and all that, and that's when I'm just like, no, I'm done. Sonic Dash. I actually have that on my phone, but I don't play it as much anymore though. I actually did have Tails at one point, because Tails is my favorite character. But, yeah, I still have Sonic Dash on my phone. But because, I think because I had to restart, or so, I didn't play it for so long, I lost Tails, basically. So I'm back down to, I'm pretty much back at square one with just Sonic. I was kind of upset with that, and I'm just like, you know what, no, I'm kind of done with that. Uh-oh. I mean, I'll probably still play it somewhere along the lines. Oh, the little bit, actually, no, actually, I don't think I have. Thanks for that. I'll have to search for that later. Or whenever I get the time. Whoa! Dang! No, the train! There goes the train! Oh. Oh, that happened. Alley-oop. Team pick level. Okay, I'll have to think it. I'll have to remember that then. Yeah, buddy. And there's the last plutonium rod. And look at that, we've got the train into the hover train, my most favorite part. And this is where we actually get to it. I have seen it a couple of times, yeah. It's where, the creators of this game actually literally take a, level and they pick it as a team. And then it's just like, you know, depending on what kind of, like, rate they get and all that, they'll refer it to the players. Poor Einstein. Poor Einie. Oh, nope, we didn't forget you, buddy. Hop on board. Dang it, Dark Brown. Talk about forgetting Einstein, man. That's not cool. Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, that's Capta. Yeah, that is true. Yay, we got that done. So, I won't have much time left because, I can go for, I know I can go for at least an hour or so, but because I'm still relatively new, I'm gonna try and keep it within the hour mark, and I'm kind of coming close to it. I've got like what? Can you try the Sonic Dash? Yeah, I could. I'll do that. So let's see. Recommended. Let's see here. Da da da. We want Sonic Dash. No. Alright, here we go. Oh, you made it. Oh, yeah, there you are right there. Dang, dude. Monkey Boy event. Oh, that dang nabbit. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay, you know what? Here we go. And I have to wait for the loading. Da, 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 da.
Always with the load.
Well, for Little Big Planet, you're going to get a lot of that. Trust me. Gesundheit. Recalibrating the Hussits. Yes, I get it. Here's soon, Kabuto. You're gonna see why. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, yes. You already just made my day. Ooh, adventure? Ah. Okay, so it's not available at the moment, so I'm gonna have to make sure I read that. Races City, Rooftop Run, Green Hills Dawn, Green Hill Zone. We'll do Green Hill Zone.
What, she text?
Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Whoa!
Look at her phone. She said her power was cut.
Now this is what I call doing it hero style. Yes. Oh, hello. Oh, things are getting a little bit interesting. If I remember that correctly, but instead of my finger, I'm doing it with it.
Hey, her power was cut. Oh man, the Terra.
Rooftop Run, eh? Ha!
She said.
Oh, nice.
She said I don't
Adios.
know.
Ooh. Wait, oh! Okay, so an Eggman boss. Oh, here. Well, in the voice of Hero, here I come, Egghead! Technically, Hero's voice is just my normal one, but he's much more energetic, just like Sonic in a sense. I'll admit, Ben, this is definitely good. Like, this is stuff that other Little Big Planet people actually look for.
All she
Alley-oop.
see is light.
Sonic Heroes. Oh man, that was actually pretty good. Alley-oop.
If it is, then he's probably screwed.
But I can definitely say, I mean, this is a great feel just to see my character literally running like this. Like, it's just stuff like this, like, I wish was actually realistic for me.
I think she's trying to say something. That's the father? Oh god.
Yeah, I remember. I actually had that for my GameCube actually, but then because I've got the Wii U now. I know I can. I know I could actually get it myself. There's actually an old game store that I live near and around, basically known as oh, your history. Oh, oh. You just made my day. Oh, come on, Eggman. Let's see what you... Ow. See what you have against Hero, eh?
It's not him.
Ooh, that had to hurt, Eggman. No, Joey, you didn't do it correctly. Oh no, I missed one. Darn it! That almost sounds like... Ah, crap. No, this cannot be, Eggman. Hero refuses defeat.
They all should move out of Australia.
Ah! That had to hurt, didn't it, Eggman? Ouch. Yeah, I think it's Blade X61 if I remember correctly, if not Storm Shaker. I'm just gonna say Blade X61 because I actually know him. Oh. Oh, he took me down again. Okay, well, whatever. I'll admit, Ben, that is actually pretty darn good. Blade X? Okay, yeah, I knew it was one of them.
I already told her that they should move on December.
Okay, well, I have to admit, Ben, thank you for, saying that for me. It's in the credits. Oh, okay. So, let's see, how do I do so? You are, no, that's... Where's your profile picture? Oh, was that it? Oh, it can't be. Ah, ha, ha, I'm lost. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Well, just so I can... There you go. That way I have it a part of my playlist. Yeah. Not that one. Oh, great. Now I lost it. Oh, dear. More. Okay, there we go.
How is it?
Oh, yeah, that's right, because it was just that Sonic one.
Why?
There you are. Ah, burger. Alright, make sure I heart you there, buddy. So, alright, there you go. I've got you hearted and all that. If you ever want to, go ahead. Oh, you did, Sonic Forces. I'll have to do that for another time, though.
I'm just gonna say get the uncle.
So, but again, thanks for that thing there, Ben. I appreciate it. It was actually kind of nice to try out your level. No problem, buddy. Anything to help you out. So, if you ever want to, whenever I'm free, actually, just to let you know, I kind of swap in between nights with my friends here, and then there's another friend, basically. So, tomorrow is my other friend's day, so you'll probably see me again maybe Sunday. I know I'll be still doing broadcasts, so kind of keep an eye on those and all that, so... But again, thanks for that. That was pretty fun. I have to admit, you did a really great job. I enjoyed it, especially with the fact that Hero himself actually tried that out. I got you, buddy. Same here. Only available on weekends because I work through the weekdays. But okay. But anyways, I unfortunately I'm gonna have to end it here. I'll do another one tomorrow, like I said. If you want, you can keep up with me. So until then, yep, yep. But until then, my fellow heroes, I shall see you guys in the next video.
Was always
Take care,
yes.
take care, heroes, and bye bye.